Yeah, fade and follow, no brakes, full throttle, no units left, still stacking the bottle. Sports talk, bets drop, odds spin like lotto. Tune in, plug in, feel the vibes, it's colossal. Bets cooking, chef in the kitchen, line so tight, got precision in the vision. Spreads a razor blade, bankrolls division. Underdog barking, sniffing superstition. Tails never fails, heads flip, superstardom. Stakes weigh heavy like bricks in the garden. Pocket empty, hearts are Spartan. No units left, still betting regardless. Fade and follow, ride the highs, hit the hollow. Stacks fall fast, then you rebuild tomorrow. Fade and follow, where the wise men waddle. Win or lose, man, we live by the motto.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of Fan Follow. Just want to say apologies for the last episode. Not sure what happened there. Technical difficulties on my end, 100% on me. Yeah, I don't know. It was bad. It was bad audio. Just didn't. Everything just didn't work. Didn't go through. And yeah, just mess up on my end. But won't happen going forward. Live and learn. Move on. Would have had to do the podcast all over again. It would have been pushed out later. Why not just do a blog? Thank God I made a website and figured out how to blog. So, bang, blog, done. Call it a day. Sorry I made you all read. All right. Now, so won't happen going forward. I'll still do, a partial blog for every episode I release. But, cool. Moving on. God, Loser Talk Monday. I'm recording this before the Monday Night Football game. I had such a bad couple positives to talk about, a lot of negatives to talk about. I suck gambling. Never claimed to be good. So if you're fading me, great. If not, that's on you. Except for football, I guess. It's like almost 50-50. Hockey, little slump. But again, the system for hockey is there's going to be more. It's going to take a while for everything to get hot and rolling again. But it is over 50%, and it will be. I'm trying to get it to 60, but it's just a system. It's what I do. And in the past few years, it's been over 60%. But as of right now, we're on par. There's lots. It goes on streaks more good than bad though. And with that, since we're on hockey, let's talk hockey. I posted a blog that I thought the Jets were the biggest game for the Sharks. They were the biggest game at the time. Now, can they win on a back-to-back against the reigning back-to-back Stanley Cup champs? This would, to give them their third win in a row, and Macklin celebrating leading points. That game was so important in the Sharks' career, and for the Sharks' season. I know it's just a start, but you need this. We need the fight. You need the fight early on to show that we're serious. And we're here now. So the thing is with the Sharks. So the defense has finally stepped up. They need to step up a little bit more, but the goaltenders have come through. Askarov and Kucherov, or is it Kucherov? Oh my God, I am butchering his name. It's not Kucherov. What's his name? Oh my gosh. It's like something. Nedeljkovic. My bad. That's on me. Nedeljkovic. So they both have stepped up, but it was definitely Askarov's biggest game. He's been really hot lately, and we needed him against the, to show the 23-year-old is here and it has improved. And he shut him down. He made saves when he needed to make saves and all that. He let up one goal, but still, he's let up goal, with those one goals, and he's definitely one of the best goaltenders right now on the planet at the moment. And the Sharks team at the moment is real hot. And yeah, everything, again, this is house money. So no one expected us to be in this position. I didn't. I love to be in the position. I just wanted us fighting for the playoffs, and that's what we're doing. I know it's early in the season. Again, I know it's early, but We are showing fight. That's all I wanted. Just show fight. Don't like lay down, pat the other team's bellies. We're not doing that. We got fight. We're fighting, and we're doing really well. This team is exciting, and they have been exciting the whole season. And now everything's shown up. The defense needs to step it up a little bit more, but the defense has done enough to get us wins at the end of the day. So you can't really. You got to take the good with the bad. So, and right now it's good. It's definitely still learning that like there's still stuff there, but we're winning. We are winning, and we beat really good teams. Do I expect it to last? No. But would I like it to last? Yes. But I'm still realistic on the season. It is everybody like the core of the team. It's their second year, so we have taken a step up, and it's looked really good. And the coaching, well, there's only so much coaching can do, but right now it's showing. So there's nothing really to complain about. But they're starting to look like the 2000 to 2017 Sharks again, like where we are fighting for the playoffs. But I want us to win the Stanley Cup. Again, I know it's not going to happen for the next couple of years, but we are, because we're still really young, but we're on our way. We are on our way. I don't know how, and the Ducks are too, which sucks, man. The Ducks look real fucking awesome. That pisses me off, and they're young as well, so it's going to be us and the Ducks. I fucking hate that. I just hope, we need to beat the Ducks. I hate the Ducks. But yeah. But everything's looking good for the Sharks. I love it. I love how they're playing. Celebrini was on top, but Nathan McKinnon decides to go off for 4 or 5 points in one night for the Avalanche. That was crazy. But yeah, I can't wait for us to play. I'm glad we got time off, 2 days rest, but had to travel to go to Minnesota, so the boys are there in Minnesota. They play tomorrow night, and then Thursday against the Flames. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm really excited for how this team does and looks. I was disappointed Askarov didn't start for the Jets, but I forgot there was a back-to-back, so I'm happy that he actually played against the Panthers. So yeah, I'm excited for the Sharks. Can't wait. I'm stoked. So what ended up being that this is the only win in the Giants. The Giants still have Vitello, so there's no losses with the Giants yet. Like there's no free agent signings or anything like that to get frustrated over or not making moves or the lack thereof. So Giants win as well. Warriors, everybody got sick. We went from 4-1 to 5-5. I saw that stat. So yeah, again, it's the beginning of the season. I'm not a big NBA guy, but I do like when the Warriors do well. They're not doing well, but I don't focus until come after football season. Actually, I would say January. Come January, I'm focused a little bit more on NBA. December, January-ish, end of December, beginning of January. So, not really focused on NBA at the moment, but I have been watching college basketball, both women and men. More men now. Women's coming up. I watch LSU. Didn't watch them Sunday, obviously, to football, but LSU rolls playing nobodies, but still I'd rather play nobodies because the SEC's a gauntlet of a schedule. I don't give a fuck. So that's my take on that. But I did watch Purdue, so I gave out picks. I'll read off the picks. One was a winner. Other one was they pulled everybody, so the other team got within the number. Utah Tech for Arizona. So I mean, it is what it is. But Purdue should have killed. And this is my thing with Purdue. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no idea why they're ranked they're ranked number 1, especially with that letdown game. I do like Alabama versus Purdue coming up. They play Alabama on Thursday, so this will be a tell-all game for Purdue. Alabama just beat St. John's, so I think Alabama's better now. I don't know if it's just because of how they played or how they handled St. John's. I did like the game. I did think Alabama was the better team that game. So And Purdue playing Oakland, like, you're not looking ahead. It's over a week to St. John's, so I don't understand. Or to Alabama, so they did not look good at all versus Oakland. Like, they're not making any. It was just a bad game. And this is my thing with Purdue. Like, Purdue, I don't understand how you can rank a team number one when they are. Granted, now if they have at the beginning of the season, I'm saying at the beginning of the season, I don't understand because they're the same old Purdue. Purdue, they can be ranked number one, if, with one or two losses, but games like these, especially when you're supposed to be the legitimate number one ranked team, I don't get it. So I knew from the start it was fishy, and it always has been, and it still will be fishy. Now, teams that look good, Arizona looks good. They pulled everybody against Utah Tech, so that's why they didn't cover there. But still, I watched the game and watch how they played. Against Florida. Arizona's for real. Arizona's for real. I may take them, but as of right now, no, I'm holding off on Arizona. But they have looked really good. Kentucky also blew out the number. That was a winner, but. I just know. Same with I took UConn, but that was so late in the game, so I didn't give that out. But I did take UConn, and they destroyed. So, I mean, the teams I expected to do well are doing well now. Houston, what Houston does, they're going to play close games no matter what. They're not going to blow anybody out, but it's their defense. That at the end of the day, Houston's going to defend you to death, and that's what they've been doing. So that was expected from Houston. Come tournament time, it's going to be, you're going to see a mix of both, but mostly defensive output from them. So Houston's on par, Purdue's not on par. Arizona's my team to watch to bet a future on. So that college basketball, I like it. I like it better than the NBA. It's not NBA's fault. I miss old NBA. I'm sounding like an old head, but I do. I miss the defensive NBA. I'll tell you what. Who's looked close is Houston with their bigs a little bit, mostly Segun. No one can play post, and no one can guard him. And so that's what he's doing to these fools. The only person that can guard is Draymond, honestly. So, but yeah, it's good. I like that. I miss that. So, I'm not watching Houston, but that's what I've seen. Yeah, I just miss. It's not necessarily I miss the bigs. I just miss the defense, man. The defense, like, no one's going all out. It's not what it used to be. So, yeah, it's mostly the hand checking, getting rid of that. But even when they got rid of it, there's still some defense, and then now it's just almost non-existent. Almost. I mean, you'll see defense every now and then, but not really. Yeah. So that's my take. Go ahead. I understand. So, I'll to piggyback off that with the NBA, like I get it. They do play defense. Sit on the wood and tell me if those guys are not playing defense. Like, you can see it. I totally like, this take is bad, but again, though, when you look at it, it's just a lack of effort for the most part. But still, I know they're playing defense, and the basketball's gotten that much better as well. Everybody has elevated their game and gotten that much better. Moving on. Where do we want to start? Fuck. I don't know, man. Yeah, college football this was the worst. Nothing went my way. Nothing I gave out. Everything was a loser. Holy shit, it was so bad. Let's just get into the record. The record overall is terrible. I have no idea. I don't know what I can do to fix it. I didn't even give out that many picks as I usually do, so I don't understand. It's nuts. I don't even know what I can do to fix it again. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad. I'm bad. It's terrible. I hate losing too, but you know what? I lose. I 100% lose. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I have no idea. Is it? All right, let's just get into it. Let's get into the record. I don't want to, but it's what I do is recap. I recap, folks. So we'll start with college basketball, obviously, and then I don't even know if I'm going to talk about the game for Monday Night Football. That it's just so depressing talking about this shit. Not really for the NFL, but more for college football. So record overall is 66. It just went away. My bad. 66-92 and 66-92 and 4. 66-92 and 4. And then my best bet is 6-6. Where do we want to start? Where do we want to start? I start with the fact that I suck. I don't even know if I have even the right to talk about any games, but you know what? Let's do it. Do we want to start with the most depressing one or save the most depressing one for the last? The last being LSU, saving that for last, or rip the Band-Aid off? You know what? No, it's going to make me more mad. Save the best for last, right? Yeah, let's save it. I almost want to talk about it. You know what? Let's save it. Let's save my misery. All right, let's do it. Okay, so BYU, Texas Tech is for real. But these two teams, if BYU wins out, they're going to play again. So who knows? Neutral site, maybe different story how this game went. But Texas Tech from start to finish was the more dominant and better team. The shocking game was Penn State. I said, like, you know, they still have those recruits still there in that team. So Indiana was I still thought Indiana was going to do better than they showed, but Penn State did really well, and it came down to the wire there, 3rd and goal in that miracle touchdown. That was a good touchdown. The zero blitz and just hucking it up there for Mendoza, hucking it up there for the guy. So yeah, credit to Indiana. Didn't cover and did team total over 31.5, whatever. That just started the day, the domino effect. It wasn't really BYU, it was more Indiana. Then it was just loss after loss from there. I got lucky with the Syracuse-Miami game with the hook, 28 points, but I had the half. So look at that, had the hook. Hook saved me there. Texas A&M, we all knew, good, but everywhere else, Virginia losing in that fashion to Wake Forest, man, they couldn't get anything done. Rutgers and Maryland couldn't get the number for me, 58 over 58. Mississippi State couldn't cover. UGA was 10 times better and dominated them from the start, like the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. Dominated them from the start. But anyways, let's see what else. Texas A&M, Nebraska versus UCLA. Nebraska didn't even. UCLA couldn't get it done at the end of the day. Lost by 6 or 7, I forget there. I don't really give a fuck about the score. For how upset I am with LSU. LSU, man, fucking hell! I can't wait to see who we get as a new coach. I don't even know if I can blame it on coaching. I don't even think it's coaching. I think it's more Nussmeier at this point. The dude has had 2 different coaches. You got to show up and get it done at the end of the day. I think the only time I think you could get on the coaching for not pulling Nussmeier sooner after the first quarter. Honestly, I'm glad he did in the second half, but still, that guy. I get it. The defense didn't play great, but they played better than what the offense showed. And the offense couldn't get it done. It was all Nussmeier at the end of the day. He blew it for us. He 100% blew this loss was on him, and I guess part head coach as well. So we didn't get Alabama's best game, and this has happened before. I think I'm trying to remember the year, but whatever. This one's sticking out more. Alabama didn't play their best game, and we should have beat them. We should have. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but we didn't win. They were the better team at the end of the day. But there were signs of life where we could get it done. The Alabama didn't put up points, and our defense showed out. Our defense did play a hell of a game. I don't care what anybody says, especially giving that few points to Bama at home. And our offense just laid a stinker. I don't understand. We just don't have an offensive play caller. We don't have an offensive coach, and our quarterback let us down. We put him in spots to win, or not to win, I should say. Put us in spots to score points, and you just couldn't get it done. And I hate his pouty look. Like, fuck him, dude. I get it. He's just kids, but you're getting paid $1 million. You're getting paid more than me. You signed up for it. You signed up to be a quarterback, so you gotta deal with it at the end of the day. But they are kids, but fuck them, dude. You did so well. I don't understand how you did so well the previous year. I don't understand that. You did really well, and for you to have such a lackluster season, what is going on? What is going on? Brian Kelly's not the excuse. And this new coach didn't hold you back. You're holding yourself back. I don't know what it is. I have no fucking clue. It's insane. It's insane. You took us out of a position to win, and to score points. So I don't know, man. Fucking Garrett Nussmeier. It was such a bummer of a Saturday, which shouldn't have been a bummer of a Saturday for us, but it was so terrible. Still, the Texas A&M loss is 10 times worse, and you had a fucking bye week to figure it out. They figured it out on defense, at least without Whit Weeks. Not having Whit Weeks does hurt, but defense showed out at the end of the day when the offense couldn't. Once again, it's the offense that has let us down constantly throughout this whole fucking season. Oh man, it's nuts. I don't understand. I can't wait for the new head coach. I'm excited for the new head coach. Well, I don't know if I will be excited, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Since Lane Kiffin got his extension, I don't even know who we get. Everyone's excited about Kevin Shepard or Joe Brady. I may be excited for those, but I don't see them coming to LSU. Could be wrong, but yeah, I want an offensive coach. I want an offensive coach. Lincoln Riley's out there. Dan Lanning is out there. Is he offensive? I have no idea. I don't care. But Dan Lanning, I highly doubt jumps ship. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he does. Excuse me. I don't know what other coaching candidate you can get. I have no idea. I have no clue. No, he's more of a defensive coach than he is offensive. All right, so that's on me. Yeah, Lincoln Riley. I don't care. Fucking get Lincoln Riley. He's more offensive. So whatever. I don't know. I hope I'm excited over the coach. Who knows? Yeah. Let's see what else college football wise. I don't know. I will say this. I'm excited my team to be out. Don't have to stress anymore. It is what it is. It's similar to last year. I don't have to stress anymore over LSU football. Same time this time, I believe. So good. Going forward, less stress. Get to enjoy Saturday football again. Just get to watch the games as a fan and bet, and no more worries. I'm done with LSU. I'm done with LSU. What do you call it? Betting on them, I should say. Like now, I'm gonna get to joy, because they're on my shit list for this year. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Let's move on. Move on to. I can't remember where was it go. Oh yeah, NFL. Duh. NFL. Raiders vs Broncos. Raiders win. Plus 8.5. I didn't expect that game to be so defensive. So yeah, it was a kind of a bummer a little bit, but still close and exciting to the end. But yeah, still a bummer of a game. Broncos defense is legit. Raiders defense showing up. So just offense can't get it done at the end of the day. Who do they have? They're just Just throw it to Brock Bowers, and they couldn't even do that. Falcons for Colts Germany game. So Colts -5.5 winner. Best bet as well. Yeah, Colts are really fucking good. That was neutral site for both in Germany, and we got a good game. And Falcons are good too, and Falcons showed up, and Colts are good. Now here's the thing: Daniel Jones has to show it come playoff time. Like, he's doing really well right now, but he's got to show it coming down the wire. Ravens are back. They had people injured on defense, and their defense is back. And the Ravens look fucking good. Ravens looked amazing. Oh, I think I gave him. Hold on. Oh, so it's my. Okay, so I changed. So I accidentally gave myself a loss when I had a win there. So that changes my record a little bit. I'll say after. Let's see what else. Ravens, Bills. Ooh, who saw that coming? A couple people. I didn't. Dolphins killed at the -9.5 loser, but wow, I didn't expect that from the Bills. I guess it hurts when Dalton Kincaid gets hurt, but yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see how the Bills play, but Bills have not looked good down the stretch here. So the past few games, they need to show up. Curious. I haven't looked up who they play next. I haven't looked at any games because I'm still going over the two losses. The Niners didn't hurt us bad. I'll get into that. Yeah. Giants versus Bears, over 40.5. Bears didn't come out hot. Thought Bears were gonna lose. Bears didn't lose. Also sucks when what's his name? Jackson Dart gets concussed, unable to score. Probably would have gone over, but Russ Wilson comes in and just unable to score, and Bears came back and held them. Couldn't stop Jackson Dart, but stopped him when he got he got concussed. But it's not on the Bears, so Jackson Dart needs to stay healthy. But story of Giants season: Bears usually don't come back and win those games, but they Caleb Williams. That was a needed win for the Bears, so Bears could be exciting coming down the stretch, but they still have holes everywhere, but still you never know. It's football, it's pros. Lions versus Commanders. Lions are real fucking good. Commanders, Jay Daniels and everybody else, defense is a hold. So -8 winner, but that's the story of the game. I'll save the Niners, since I'm a Niners fan. I'll save the Niners to the last. Steelers versus Chargers. I did not watch this game, so under 45. I didn't care for the game. I lost, winner. I didn't care for the game, to be honest. So that's the reasoning and logic. I didn't watch the game. I just heard. I'll watch the highlights later. Maybe I have an input. Maybe I don't. But I set it and forget it, and I forgot, and I didn't watch. Eagles versus Packers. Eagles +2. So we'll see come Monday night. It hasn't played yet as I'm recording this. Let's dive into it. Continuing on Niners. So here's my thoughts. It's fine. Niners, it's fine. What do you want us to do? Our defense, our offense played good. I can't really tell Mac Jones to step it up a little bit when it's not necessarily the defense's fault either, because they at the end of the day, the defense beat us or beat ourselves. But with all the injuries, what do you expect us to do? So again, I don't really blame the Niners for this loss. I would love to see us win, but I can tear apart the offense a little bit, but at the end of the day, our defense. This is we didn't make moves at the trade deadline. I'm not faulting them, but everybody's gonna be better and healthy come next year. It is what it is at this point. We got to deal with what we got. So I don't really fault the Niners we've been lucky, with these wins against the teams. So I can't excuse me. I can't really fault them. The Rams were a better team at the end of the day, and yeah, they beat us. They're so much better. I forgot what else I was gonna say. I'm sorry. I am drawing a blank. Yeah. I know we stopped Puka Nacua in the later, but I would say this. It wasn't necessarily it was the defense, but part of the defense was our corners need to step up there, especially in the first quarter or first half if you really want to get into it. Nacua, Matthew Stafford is going to him. How many targets did he have thrown to him? I gotta look that up. How many targets overall? That's the key. That's the takeaway there. But those 5 catches that he had overall were crucial. He was catching them on third downs or getting them the first down, which extended the drive every time, and he just kept doing that. I think, or that one touchdown that he had as well. How many targets did he have? He had 6, so he didn't get 1 target, but the 4 out of the 5 were crucial. The touchdown, it is what it is. Yeah, obviously I want him to stop on the touchdown, but that guy has so many yards after catch. He had so many yards after catch against us that, yeah, that was the annoying part. Our corners, man, they need to step up, and we just don't have the corners. I don't know. I don't understand. So, yeah, that sucked to watch. And I can't really get on the team, really, the offense, because Mac Jones did step it up. I mean, yeah, the one interception at the end wasn't really him. It was garbage time, so, who cares there. But that fumble by Jennings also was crucial, because we lost the fumble at the end of the day. But it was more. I'm trying to blank. It was more the corners and defensive backs at the end of the day. They need to step it up and get a stop. That's what it's stopping Nacua. Everybody knows he's gonna look Nakua's way. And even I did in the first half. The pressure, man. Nacua did a great job. He did a great job. So yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it came down to. And Matthew Stafford's legit. Mac Jones had a good game, and you missed a wide open Kendrick Bourne there, but it's okay. Hopefully Brock Purdy comes back. We need our offense. We need Brandon Ayuk back. Brandon Ayuk also helps solve a lot of this. Same with Pearsall. Having these guys back. Juwan Jennings is not our number one guy. He's not. He never will be. It's Brandon Ayuk. I don't even think Brandon Ayuk should be our number one guy, to be honest. Same with Pearsall. So it should be George Kittle, then everybody else. Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, 1A, 1B, then everybody else. But yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to do my overall record for football for NFL is 51-44-2. Not doing bad, not doing terrible. My best bets are 8-6-1. Obviously the Niners, same with LSU, just throwing those out, but whatever. Betting with the heart instead of the head. I don't even know if I'm going to recap Monday Night Football. I may or may not. I don't know. Depends how I feel. But I want to get this out so I don't have another showing like I did. So I may just call it a day on this and, move on. So with that, this is Fade and Follow. I'm your host. No units left. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
No units left, but the man got wisdom. Pod mic, hot stats spill like a prism. Breakdowns tighter than a lock in a prison. Favorites of dogs, it's all about decisions. Late night sweat, buzzer beater regret. Overtime hits, ain't no ceilings to the bet. Down to the wire, adrenaline injects.